Morning, guys. So today we're going to review language before our evaluation. First of all, I wanted to tell you to not be scared of the evaluation. It's going to be really easy, okay? So let's start reviewing. The first topic that we're going to talk about is main and helping verbs. Do you remember what are verbs? That's right, verbs are actions. So first, we have a verb phrase. A verb phrase is the main verb plus the helping verb together. But let's see first. A main verb shows an action is the verb. For example, running, jump, sitting, talking. That's our actions. So those are main verbs. Now, helping verbs shows when happened the action, the time. It can be in the present, it can be in the past, or it can be in the future. When it is in the present, we use am, is, and are as helping verbs. When it is in the past, we use has, have, or and had. And when it is in the future, we use had and will. Let's see some examples so we can understand better. Number one says, the chief is carving a beautiful pole. What is the verb? That's right. Carving is an action. Now, which one will be the helping verb? That's right. Is will be the helping verb. So that means that is carving will be the verb phrase. Okay, let's see another example. He will place it at the entrance of the village. Now, let's look for the verb. It is an action. What is he doing? That's right, is placing it in the entrance. So, what word tells me when the action is happening or happen? That's right. Will tells me that it will happen in the future. That means it is a helping verb. So a helping verb plus a main verb is a verb phrase. That's right. Let's see the last example. It says, the little boys are learning from the chief. Can you look for the verb? It is a word that shows an action, remember? That's right, learning. They are learning. So what word tells me when is the action happening? That's right, are. Are is the helping verb. So the helping verb plus the main verb is a verb phrase. Good job, guys. Now, let's continue with another examples, but these ones try to do them on your own. I will show you first the sentence. It says, someday they will carve a pole. Identify the main verb, the helping verb, and the verb phrase. You can pause the video. Okay, did you identify the main verb? It is carve. That's right. And the main verb will be, and the helping verb, sorry, will be will. That's right. So this will be the verb phrase. Let's see another example. They have made many small animals already. Made will be the main verb, that's right, and the helping verb will be have. So this is going to be the verb phrase. Good job, guys. Second topic that we're going to talk about is subject and verb agreement. So, sometimes subjects do not agree with verbs. What does that mean? That they don't sound good. So we usually add an S for them to agree when they are singular. To make most present tense verbs agree with singular nouns, or he, she, or it, that those are pronouns, we add an S. Let's see some examples. Singular subject. The sun shines, it warms the earth. In the first sentence, the sun shines. What will be the noun? A noun, it tells me the sentence is talking about a person, a place, a thing, or a or an object. It can be. Now, the sun shines. What is the sentence about? The sun. So that is the noun. That's right. What will be the verb? Shines. Can you see that we add an S because it is in singular? We are just talking about one sun, just one. So let's see the other one. It warms the earth. It warms the earth. What will be the noun? That's right, it. We're talking about the sun. It warms the earth. We're just talking about one thing, so the verb that is warms, we add an S so that it sounds good and it agrees with the verb. Let's see another example, but using plural. Stars glow at night, they sparkle. Stars glow at night. Well, what is the sentence talking about? About the stars, that's right. Are they talking about one star or many stars? Correct, they are talking about many stars. So the verb glow doesn't have an S at the end because we are talking about plurals. Let's see the other one. They sparkles. We are talking about the stars again. They. They is the noun. And the verb will be, that's right, will be sparkle. So we don't add an S because it is in plural. Now that we understand subject and verb agreement, let's try to do some examples on our own. I see or I sees yellow stars. I see or I sees yellow stars. Are we talking about one person? Are we talking about many persons? That's right, I see. I see yellow stars. I is an exception of the rule because when we add an I, when there is an I, even though it is singular, we don't need to add an S to the verb, okay? That is the only exception. Let's see the other one. Yellow stars is or are very hot. Is, we use it in singular, and are, we use it in plurals. So, stars is a plural noun or a singular noun? Are we talking about one person, one star, sorry, or about many stars? That's right, we're talking about many stars, so we're going to use are. Yellow stars are very hot. Good job. Now we're going to irregular verbs. You have it on page 244 on your big books. So let's talk about irregular verbs. Let's see some examples. My family went or gone for a hike in the desert. Went, that's right, it is in the past. Gone is in the present. They means they are the same verb but in different tenses. We had began or begun hiding in the morning. Begun, that's right, we're talking about the past. Okay, we know that we're talking about the past because of the helping verb had. And I had think or thought animals could not live there. That's right, thought. Same thing, we use the helping verb to tell us it is talking about the past. The helping verb in this sentence will be had. Now, some recommendations for your eh, evaluation. Relax, breathe before you start. Um, please read carefully each question. You are going to have 15 minutes per question. That means that every question you're going to have 15 minutes to answer. So there is plenty of time for you to answer, to read the question carefully, to read the answer, to read the choices of answering carefully. Take your time, okay? If you have any question about any of the topics before the exam, before the evaluation, sorry, it is not an exam. If you have any question, you can ask me, okay? You can call me. I will be available for you, right? And I love you a lot and I still miss you so, so much, okay? Take care. Listen to your parents, please, okay?